Good evening and welcome to the Lagos studios of IATV. I am Adegboyega Labiran with the news. New Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on Thursday resumed work amidst cheers from civil servants. Governor Sanwo-Olu and his deputy Obafemi Hamzat worked around the state secretariat where a massive crowd welcomed them amidst cheers. Sanwo-Olu terminated the tour at the car park where he promised to provide civil servants with 40 new buses to replace the dilapidated ones. The governor also signed his first executive order of refuse management, traffic management and public works, where he declared a state of emergency on environmental sanitation and traffic management matters in Lagos State.
And let us not be that change that we're asking for. And I can assure you, the moment you can begin to do that, you and I will make sure that your life will never be good. Those are the promises I want to draw from all of you.
Still in Lagos State, the new Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has announced the appointment of 6 new permanent secretaries in the state civil service. The governor also appointed a former head of service in the state for Lashade Jaji as the new secretary to the Lagos State government. The new permanent secretaries include Enyayewu Ademuyiwa, former medical director, Island Maternity, Lagos; Enrile Olufolami, former principal of Papa Senior High School, Education District 4; Oludara Okelola, former principal of Babs Fafunwa Millenniums Secondary Grammar School, Education District 6. Others are Akewushola Wasiu Adedamola, former General Manager, Newtown Development Authority, Faluba Yewande, former Director, Administration and Human Resource, Ministry of Youth and Social Development, and Ushefa Mustafa, former Director, Administration and Human Resource, Ministry of Home Affairs. The assignment of portfolios to the new permanent secretaries will be done later. Lagos State government has terminated the appointment of general managers of Lagos State Waterways Authority and Lagos State Park and Gardens, LASPARK, the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, LASEMA, and other heads of agencies. The government, in a circular dated 24th of May 2019, signed by the head of service, Hakeem Muri Okunla, said that all appointees of immediate past governor Akinwumi and Bode resigned after close of work on 28th of May 2019. Those affected include the chairman of Lagos State Traffic Management Agency, LASMA, and Lagos State Neighborhood and Safety Corps, LNSC. The circular titled Disengagement of Political Office Orders, Cabinet and Non-Cabinet, said that the affected appointees included special assistants, personal assistants, director generals, and general managers who are not career civil servants. While commending them for contributing their quota to the development of the state, the government also ordered the appointees to return all the government properties in their custody. At the inauguration of President Muhammadu Buhari for our second term in office as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the President took his oath of office without any inaugural speech at the Eagle Square. A cross-section of people in Lagos gave mixed reactions to Buhari's decision not to follow his oath-taking with an inaugural speech on the focus of his new administration.
Maybe he did that because of sabotage. He didn't want to discuss the plan for now. That's what I think.
He doesn't have to give speech. He doesn't need any speech. Since they have inaugurated him, that is final.
Buhari don't have anything to speak out. That's number one. Number one, Buhari don't hear English. If you want to speak, you speak in Hausa.
I'm hearing they said June 12th. So let's expect him that June 12th. And we have been hearing a lot of speech for all this while without them carrying out their duty. So it's not the speech that matters to me. Let him fulfill his campaign promises. That is all.
To some others, the president's decision to leave out his inaugural speech was not as important as how well he will perform in his second term compared to his first coming.
For being a winner as a president, you have to step up the game. Because this time around, we are living in a modern world. The people you are ruling are no more people in the Old Testament. We are in a New Testament, a new era. So if you want to lead us, you need to build people around you that are young people that can tell you what it takes to carry on the nation.
I will not expect anything better off than the past 4 years, than we expect it was. Every section of the security, you should remove number 1, number 2, number 3 man in every section. Coming to the army, you should remove all those people. Coming to the police, you should remove that. Coming to
Nigerians expect all sectors of the economy to be revived and that Buhari's anti-corruption agenda will be improved upon in the next 4 years. With the inauguration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for a 4-year tenure, many Lagos residents have high hopes on the new administration. Some of them shared their expectations from the Lagos State government. ITV Faith Agbetuya has the details.
A day after the inauguration, IATV camera lanes caught the sight of Lagosians as they get back on the streets of Lagos after the May 29th public holiday to mark the end of Akinwumi Ambode-led administration. Lagos residents who troop out in their thousands to cheer Babajide Sanwo-Olu as new governor of the state are expectant of a better Lagos under newly elected administration. Some of them who spoke with IATV shared their expectations as the mantle of leadership changes hands in the state.
I see Lagos State getting to a better level with this Sanwo-Olu coming in. He has been part of the government. Even under Ambode, he has worked very hard under the housing. So I believe that this guy is going to perform even better than Ambode, because when Ambode came in, he started from where Fajola stopped. So this is a continuation. So I'm very sure 100% that Sanwo-Olu is going to perform better.
Akinwumi Ambode is trying. Bridge everywhere, many houses, bus stop. When you trek, you tire, you relax. You feel relaxed. So we are happy with him. And I pray for Sanwo-Olu to do that. And for Sanwo-Olu coming on board this time around, he will perform better than his predecessors. I don't have any doubt about it.
Ball is in the court of Sanwo-Olu. My expectation and Lagosians' expectation from Sanwo-Olu is that all what Ambode did on ground that is not able to finish, is to first of all finish those ones. Then we will now see his own innovatives, his own idea to move Lagos forward.
They also urged Sanwo-Olu to fulfill his mandate of advancing Lagos State Development Master Plan as laid down by his predecessor. In the views of a public affairs analyst, Muka Popola, the onus of bringing all sides together in the Lagos State chapter of the All Progressives Congress to brainstorm properly for the growth of Lagos lies on Sanwo-Olu to properly resolve the crisis in the party that came up during the primary election that brought him on board.
All sorts of abandoned projects, big projects, bridges being constructed by Ambode, road works that are stalled, as a result of their own internal crisis. And these are major expectations of Lagosians. They should move very fast and tackle the issue of refuse, because that poses a health risk, to the people.
54-year-old Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the 15th democratically elected governor of Lagos State, is an ex-banker and a former commissioner in Lagos State. Faith Agbetuya, IATV News, Lagos.
Upcoming Nigerian musician Azeez Fashola, also known as Naira Marley, was today granted bail by the Federal High Court in Lagos after 10 days in prison. Justice Nicholas Owebo granted him bail in a sum of 2 million naira with 2 shorties in like sum. He was dragged to court by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) on an 11-count charge for his alleged connection to Advance Freefold, also known as Yahoo Yahoo, cybercrime, and possession of counterfeit cards. And now to Kwara State, where the Kwara State Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak has met with members of the State Security Council a day after his swearing in as the 7th civilian governor of the state. The security chiefs took time to brief the governor on the security situation in Kwara State. Briefing newsmen after the meeting, Kwara State Commissioner of Police Kayode Egbetokun said the governor expressed his commitment to the security of lives and property of the peoples of the state.
Assurances were given that all of us are going to continue to do what we have been doing here. We have been maintaining 24-hour security in this state, and that we are going to continue to do. The service commanders took their turns to brief His Excellency and the Council on the present security situation in the state. All the issues raised were discussed, and decisions were made.
Now, what are the decisions made?
Yes.
Anyone can share with us?
Well, that will be communicated to you later.
He said certain decisions were taken at the meeting, but he did not disclose what the decisions were. Egbetokun said there were security issues which will not be immediately divulged. The Commissioner of Police in Osun State, Abiodun Ige, has appealed to people of the state to live together in peace irrespective of their tribe or race. CP Ige was speaking during a security stakeholders meeting with the Hausa community after the State Police Command headquarters in Osogbo. She assured members of the Hausa community of safety of lives and property, just as she charged them to repose confidence in the police. Some of the participants identified unchecked gathering of smokers and touts as the root of most crimes committed by criminals in their communities.
Meetings occasionally with other community heads.
We have called the Hausa community to have a meeting with them, that we need their support and cooperation to enable us rid the society, the state of Osun in general, of criminals, and they have pledged their support. There is need for the community to have confidence in the police, and that is why I have told the DPOs to go back to their divisions, call their officers, lecture them on the need for the community they are working to have confidence in them.
We are ready to cooperate. We will join hands together so that to see that this back.
They, however, joined the force to intensify patrol in strategic locations within the state in order to curtail crime in Osun State. The participants promised to cooperate with the police by providing useful information on suspicious movement and activities in order to complement their efforts. The police had previously held a stakeholders meeting with the Fulani community with a view to ensuring peaceful coexistence among residents of Osun State. The Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja today ruled that Senator Ademola Adeleke was qualified to contest the September 2018 governorship election. A three-man panel of the court made the pronouncement in a unanimous judgment which upheld the appeals by Adeleke and his party, the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Justice Emmanuel Agim, who read the judgment of the Court of Appeal, awarded the cost of 3 million naira against the plaintiffs who were respondents to the appeals filed by Ademola Adeleke and the PDP. Adeleke and PDP's appeal had challenged the April 2nd, 2019 judgment of the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, which had declared Adeleke ineligible to contest the election on the grounds that he forged his secondary school credentials submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in 2018. Justice Agim held that by virtue of Section 177 of the Constitution, Adeleke was qualified to contest the governorship election by merely writing the examination despite not passing any paper. And now the stock market report. On the strength of instructions of investors, stockbrokers traded in a total of 377 million ordinary shares valued at 5.8 billion naira. At the close of trading today on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, Union Diagnostic recorded the highest volume of trade with a total of 43.3 million ordinary shares valued at 10.41 million naira. UBA came second on the activity chart with 42.61 million ordinary shares valued at 280 million naira. Nestle Nigeria PLC led the pack of gainers with 4 naira 50 kobo to close trading at 1,454 naira 50 kobo. MTN Nigeria PLC came second on the gainers chart with a 3 naira 45 kobo gain to close at 136 naira. On the other hand, Unilever Nigeria PLC topped the losers chart with a drop of 2 naira 70 kobo in its share value to close trading at 31 naira. Dangote Cement PLC also dropped 1 naira 80 kobo in its share value to close trading at 199 naira 80 kobo. Osha Index closed trading at 31,254.19 points, all in 4,549 transactions, while market capitalization ended trading today at 13.77 trillion naira. And that's the size of our package from the Lagos studios of IATV. I am Adegboyega Laberon, thanking you for having stayed tuned, and now returning you to our studios in Ibadan for the rest of the news. Good evening.